We know the Democrats all voted for Judge Gorsuch just a few years ago, unanimous. I know from being in the Senate that you have to be pretty non-controversial to get everyone to agree to a voice vote. So we're going to have to put up with this performance. I'm glad to see the Republicans starting to move a little bit and some of the nominees for cabinet. We've got to get this administration stocked with good leadership, but unfortunately I think the Democrats are committed just to make it as hard as they can for President Trump to carry out his promises.
Here's the opposing forces, Senator. You got at least 10 senators up in a couple of years from red states where Trump won 60% of the counties. And I watched Manchin yesterday. I guess it's possible. So I'm wondering why President Trump immediately said, yeah, I'd want the nuclear option. Should Republicans be pretending this can be done with 60 votes? Or should they just say, look, we know what your game is and we'll just do whatever we have to do? How would you approach it?
I have no doubt if the Democrats were in charge now that they would use a nuclear option. But I think Mitch McConnell should try to do this the traditional way in the Senate to see if they can get 60 votes. I think there will be some Democrat defections from this hard line of the leadership there, because a number of them did vote for him before and have said nice things about him. And there are a few reasonable Democrats. A lot of them are my friends, and I think they all should have a chance to vote up or down.
It's not about Neil Gorsuch. It's about Donald Trump. Can you imagine the mail or the phone calls your office would get if you're one of the Democratic senators that break with the majority on this? I can't imagine what would happen. I mean,
well, at some point over the next 4 years, some of the Democrats are going to have to get up their courage and do what's best for the country. And hopefully the Republicans will do the same thing. But we need to move this country forward. There's a lot that needs to be fixed. Obamacare is disintegrating every day. Our tax system is killing our jobs, a regulatory system doing the same thing. We need to move quickly and with some consensus in the Senate. I'm hoping that folks, after they realize Trump is going to keep pushing, will just work together to get some of these things done that we all agree on.
Yeah, would you think that at this point, you probably don't know any more than anyone else, but I think Justice Ginsburg's 83, I think. Justice Kennedy, what, 80 or so? And there's some scuttlebutt that maybe Justice Kennedy might leave now that Gorsuch might take the bench. And then who knows with Justice Ginsburg. I mean, would you try and do this one the normal way and then do the nuclear option next, or would there be an advantage to doing it one way? We want to get right to the nitty-gritty here. We don't, you know, the idea that this is going to happen normally, I just don't think we're in that.
That's why tactically, if you're a Democrat, it's not clear
what their tactics should be. Yeah.
Right? No, it's not clear that you should be trying to block this.
That's right. Right.
That doesn't.
Because this is a conservative for a conservative. Next one time,
correct.
You might, right, Senator?
Correct.
I mean,
if you're playing the long game,
right.
This is not the one to go after.
Nobody plays the long game anymore, though.
Well, exactly. The Republicans should try to do it the right way so that the Democrats won't be squawking about a change of the rules. If it becomes apparent that the Democrats are not going to help move the country forward on anything, on the budget or anything, then the Republicans will have to huddle and see how they can get this done. But Donald Trump is intent on keeping his promises. I was with him Monday night with the Supreme Court announcement, and that's what's first and foremost on his mind. It's refreshing that there's a president who actually cares about keeping his campaign promises. So far, so good from our perspective. I hope the Republicans will just get the judge up for a vote so we can see where everyone stands.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.